Alright, folks. We're back. Obviously, as you can probably tell by the title, we wiped last time. So we're back to the beginning. Which means we're going to be playing some catch-up, and we're kinda gonna be going... I'm going to try to move quickly without doing anything recklessly. I'll probably just cut down on some of the explaining of strats and such. Because, well, I've already explained it all once. Would you please stay caught? Like, the catch rate on this thing is so high, and yet it's just not happening. Oh well, if you're a fighter, I guess that's a good thing. Welcome to the stream, Lastborn. Got Vital Spirit and I guess a workable nature, so... We wiped last time, Lastborn. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, the death of Dog 2 streams ago kind of caused the run to snowball. Had I held it together a bit better, maybe I could have still won, but then I got multiple deaths during the Dragon Gym and just couldn't manage to get it back together. I'm going to check Dog's stats. You know what? We're going to start again. The stats on that new dog were abysmal, to say the least. So let's try and get something that's not garbage. Yeah, the only decent stat it had was speed. That's a modest nature. You know what? Let's catch the level 3. That's the wrong ability. I'm only incrementing the run counter if we catch a Lillipup of the right ability, because it just feels annoying to skyrocket our attempt count. In fact, you know what? If we get a real attempt going, I'm not going to count the saves coming at the start to get a decent starter. Oh, I meant to give a nickname. Hang on, if this is the right one, we will fix that. Really, another modest one. Okay, let's try this one out. What are you looking at? Looking like, new dog. You know what? I'll take it. Nothing insane, but definitely usable. Focus on, like, level 2 Patrats for the moment, if I can. So basically, the early game in this is going to be a bit of a gauntlet of just trying to get a hold of the right encounters, specifically Regenerator Audino at this point, and then trying to make our way back to Alesa in the 4th gym. Oh, I didn't mean to run there. Oh good, you came back. So like in our initial run, we're going to gun for level 7 while we're on this route. And I'll stick to fighting the level 2 Patrat and Lillipups. Pack on some attack EVs. Dang, must be a speedy Lillipup. Our Lillipup here is pretty fast, all things considered. Neutral nature, 18 speed IV. Not gonna be breaking the land speed record anytime soon, but not slow. Our lowest IV is in special defense, which is a 3, and we've only got a total of 96, but hey, considering we struggled to push anything in our team past 80 in the last run, I'll take a 96 for our starter. We might wind up missing the... We might eventually miss the attack boost from our last from the nature on our last dog, but I think we can get away with what we've got. The lucky part about this end fight is that he's packing the weakest Pokemon that's available on any of the nearby routes. Because I don't really talk up Meerkat for good reason. It's just not as powerful as some of our other options in the early game, but it is still better than, say, Purloin, because Purloin takes an age to learn a stab move. And just doesn't have great stats. Honestly, if Purloin could learn a stab move a bit earlier, that would be fine. But because it doesn't, it's really a pain. Okay, here is encounter number 2. Brave Nature, that's plus attack and minus speed, or plus defense minus attack. Plus attack and minus speed. Ooh, and Keen Eye again. No, that's pretty good. I think we'll go with the same strat that we did last time and train up Meerkat in HP and defense primarily. Try and give it some extra... Oh, I didn't mean to click clear. Give it some extra bulk. I'm not as bothered about making sure to pack attack EVs onto Meerkat for obvious reasons, but I am still focusing on the level 2 Pokemon for the moment because the other ones can do pretty good damage to Meerkat. For example, a level 4 Lillipup is pretty easily a match for a level 5 Patrat. And as always, I kind of apologize for the sped up music. I was really trying to take this nice and chill the first time, but the start of this is already pretty slow. Never mind that we've already done it once, so... I'm just trying to make it go fast. We'll still slow down for the parts with some notable measure of risk, but obviously we are kind of just grinding wild patrats right now. And as long as I heal when I've taken about 1/3 of my health in damage, there's no real danger here. I think Patrat takes more XP to level up than Lillipup as well. So, we'll go ahead and clear this trainer since we can't avoid him. He has a level 7 Patrat. I think we pretty thoroughly figured this one out first time around. Got off a couple of Leers with Meerkat. Well, that was close. I think we can avoid the other trainers on this route until Bianca. In which case... let's get them to let's get our team to level 9. Dang, that thing was speed tied with us. Well, that is what the minus speed nature gets us, but I would say that the benefit of potential slow baton passes are probably worth it. Now with Patrat, we are going to be very particular and stick to the level 2 encounters. Or, not with Patrat, with Dog. We're going to be very particular, stick to the level 2 encounters. Again, we're trying to pack in EVs where we can. Whereas with Meerkat, we kind of want to avoid the low-level encounters and just get as many EVs as possible. Or get as much XP and as few EVs as possible at this stage. Because in the early run, the EVs have a pretty minimal impact, so a lot of this is just thinking very far ahead. Because later in the run, we're not going to get a hold of stat reducing berries, which means whatever EVs we get here, we're stuck with. So we have to play around that pretty specifically. For goodness sake, just give me a level 2 Patrat already. Has it been like 20 encounters? Thank you. first match. So I'm going to go ahead and not push this thing into torrent range. Get off a Leer, switch in Meerkat. Get off another Leer, and that'll be the KO. So after that, our next step is the Charon fight. Here in town. I do want to check. Pretty sure someone gives us a Great Ball somewhere around here. Oh, and there's the Dusk Ball over here. So with that in mind, the Charon fight is Tepig and Purloin. They're both level 8, so I'll go ahead and get to level 10. I should really reorder their moves. Make sure that Bite is at the front. I should probably look into... I should probably think about having one of my playlists going. You know, one thing that bothers me about Pokemon that I'm astounded they haven't changed, although I kind of get why, because money. No matter what Pokemon game, no matter what generation you're dealing with, you only get one file slot on your game. The oldest games, the newest games, all of them only get a single slot for save data. Even though it would be just so incredibly easy to allow people to put a second file. And I know that it's possible within the constraints of the system because it's possible in every other game on DS. It was one thing back in the Game Boy when you could maybe make the argument that there was a lot of data being stored on... No, I should stick to the other route. I was thinking of maybe starting to hunt purloins, but we can stick with the level 2 Patrats for a little bit longer. Like, you could make the argument with the Game Boy because Game Boy cartridges probably didn't have much memory on them, and the Pokemon games, I would guess, were fairly large for that. For that system, but in modern gameplay, it's like, why? Why can't I have two separate files on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? And the reason, of course, is money. So obviously with the Switch you can make multiple profiles, but it's still subtly a way of trying to force you to buy the DLC more than once. Come on, level 2 Patrat, please. What's it been, like 30 encounters without a single one showing up? That's a level 2 Lillipup, which we also haven't gotten any others of that. What the crap? You know why I send out stream notifications under the heading "The Descent into Madness Continues"? It's for crap like this. Because on the one hand, I enjoy streaming, I enjoy playing games and taking time to do challenge runs and such, but on the other, like, some of this bullcrap drives me insane. Because, like, seriously. Take a second and think about the odds here. 1 in 6 Pokemon on this route are a level 2 Patrat. And I think we just went through 60 encounters before finding a level 2 Patrat. Okay, 8 XP. That is all that I needed to know. Okay, and that's 4 more. So, gain 32 XP will get us to 561. And that'll be 4 more attack IVs, which will get us to 20. So that's so hard, game. Also, how's Meerkat looking? Once again, sub 80 IVs, of course. I wonder if we'll manage to get any encounters with good IVs in this run. You're the one who... Nope. There we go. We might want that at some point. I don't know why I'm bothering to save. Maybe just as an excuse to be clicked off and fiddling with the other screen so that I can have Charon's team pulled up. So, pretty straightforward strat. We lead with Meerkat, get off as many Leers as we can, and then switch into Dog to take the kill and deal with the Purloin in the back. Of course, there's always a risk here, but we're not that far into the run. I think we can safely get off one more. Now we're in crit range, so we switch to Dog. Easy clap. Got some orange berries, which we probably shouldn't have equipped for the gym battle because we've got so few of them. And we're going to wind up facing Chili, whose Pokemon will just kind of mess us up. Alright, let's get some insurance against accidentally walking in front of these people by just, well, fighting them intentionally. We'll take out this girl's purloins. Because we're gonna have to do that eventually. Ahead and get the team to level 12. I'll probably leave the other mandatory Dreamyard trainer until we've cleared the gym trainers, because I'd like to use Meerkat for that, but Meerkat isn't quite at a level where she can do that reliably. But I don't want to overlevel too much beforehand on optional battles. The two Patrats up front aren't that worrisome, but the Lillipup in the back could be an issue if it gets its feet under it. And by that I mean if the lead Patrats use Leer enough times. You know what, just give me a level 7 Lillipup. Level 7 Patrat will do. $49. $232 divided by 49. 5. 245, so that will be 5 attack UVs. And 1741 XP total. Any moves that I'm missing by doing this quickly? Doesn't look like it. Alright, first trainer has a level 11 Lillipup. Keep it simple. We might have to switch, but okay, cool. We dodged the flinch on both of those. We're now in crit range. It should be a 50-50. It should be a pretty close to even split between tackle and bite, because they have the same base power, and I'm pretty sure the AI doesn't know how to think about flinch chance. Next trainer, we're going to want to lead Lillipup. It's okay, we have counterplay to this. I kind of forgot that it could use Bide. Okay. Those are all the gym trainers. Level 7, Lillipup or Patrat, I'm not that picky. Go. That is the better option, to be fair. I would rather the Lillipup since that gives the most XP. 48. So this will be 6, I believe. Yep. So, another 6 attack EVs, and that added to its current XP is 2226. And you would learn Sand Attack, which, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and learn that. I doubt it'll stick around for that long, but for now, Okay, hunt for level 4 Purloin time. So at this point, we want to start packing in however many speed EVs we can. Every Purloin has a 50% chance to be level 4 here. And they make up 20% of encounters on this route. So an average of 1/10 should be a level 4 Purloin. Of course, we're already not close to matching those odds, since half of our encounters have been Purloin, and they've all been above level 4, but hey, we don't have a meaningful sample size yet. See what I mean? The math ain't mathin'. But of course, when you're re-rolling for a 10% chance, you can be going for quite a while before anything genuinely out of the ordinary occurs. Honestly, the level 5 Purloins bother me way more than anything else, because it's like, how many times are you going to so precisely avoid what I need? I've been trying to think through what... So, I've got a pretty wide variety of horror games set up, and I want to get going with them as soon as we're done with this run. Because, obviously, it's October as of tomorrow. Heck, it's October as of about 4 hours from now. At least here, and it's already October in some places. I'd like to get to our spooky season games as soon as possible. But that, of course, leaves the question of which ones to play. Finally. $16. Watch me now get next to nothing but level 4 purloins. While I wait for a level 7 Lillipup or... Oh, there we go. Complaining works sometimes, folks. 41. That's going to be 8. For 328. Thank you for the hydrate, last one. And then for dog, 312 divided by 16, 20. I guess I could have figured that out by myself now that I think about it. So, $27 speed IVs total. And at 1300 total XP, it's pretty easy to calculate where we'll be after that. And we just want to do that one more time, because this is the time when we want... This is one of the few early game times when we want to edge our Pokemon close to the level cap. Not so much Meerkat, that's not as important, but I'd like to get Dog pretty close to the level cap, because gaining a level partway through the gym leader could be pretty important. Okay, same as before. And 15 this time. $26 to get there, to get close without over leveling. We'll just go with 25. Wait. No, 26 will hit us. It will land us on a nice round number, so. No, we'll go with 25. And then for Meerkat, that'll be 13. So, the strat is pretty straightforward, and it's similar to what we did last time, except this time I'm just giving an orange berry to Meerkat. And that's to boot, because any orange berry that happens to be in play once the Panseer comes out is just going to get burned up by Incinerate, so the only real use that we'd get out of an orange berry here is against the Lillipup in the lead, which we want to get a few Leers on. Before we hit, want to get a few Leers on it before switching into our own Lillipup and getting a one-shot. Ideally, we would actually take it out with Meerkat, so we'll try for that, but this fight is kind of hard to control just due to the limited resources. Still, the strat is pretty obvious. We start going for Leers in hopes that it goes on offense as well. It doesn't, of course, because the AI kind of loves to spam workup. It's got 2 workups. To keep it from getting out of hand, we're just going to start going for attacks now. This is the unfortunate part about... So, yep, potion. Kinda figured. This is the unfortunate part of... Oh, I probably should have gone for another bite. Might have high rolled. But the AI is greedy. Alright, that's fine. Now, one of the main things to be aware of here is that you don't want to waste unnecessary turns in any circumstance. Because the AI will take advantage of those turns to go for workups. You know, in hindsight, I absolutely should have switched to Dog on the turn that he was going to heal. That's about the one thing that I would say I should have done differently. So if this fails to kill, a crit might kill us. Oh, and he's faster. I always forget, Panseer. The monkeys are deceptively speedy. I wish we got Dig by now, but obviously that's not going to happen. Hang in there, dog. You can take one, please. Oh, you could have taken another. As long as it didn't crit. Yeah, I definitely should have... gone ahead and learned... I definitely should have gone ahead and switched when he was healing. That would have been the smart play. I didn't think of it until just after it was too late. Now to button mash through some pointless stuff. Jump for cut. Alright, now for the platinum grunts. We're gonna go ahead and teach Dog workup. It's just a nice thing to have around right from the moment we get it. And I think we did wind up using Odor Sleuth a singular time. Like, literally once. But it was to deal with the gym trainers in Elesa's gym, and that's not a bad reason to use it, so... You gotta wonder how they got past the tree. Like, maybe because they're full-grown adults, they realized that they could just, you know, like, push it aside or climb over it or something. Because, like, neither of those two would be able to beat the gym in order to get the tea. Well, now that I think about it, I don't know if you need gym badges for HMs in this generation. Like, you have to beat certain gyms in order to get the different HMs, but I don't know if you need the badges in order to... I don't know if you need the gym badges to use them in the overworld. Like, if you cheated them in, maybe you could use them. You know what? I'm gonna test it. We're going to do a light bit of cheating here. We're not going to benefit from it at all, but... Hey, so you don't need the gym badges. You can just put the move on a Pokemon. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that because I shouldn't be able to surf yet. It was all a dream, chat. Don't worry about it. See, we can't even surf. Oh, right, we also get access to our next encounter. Alright, time to find out if we need to restart the run, because if we don't get the right Audino, then we are just screwed and we have to start the run over. There's no way to scout for this as far as I can tell, because the alternate ability is Healer, which we would need a status move in order to scout for, and we can't really wait until we get access to Thunder Wave in order to catch Audino, and even then, I think that only affects ally Pokemon, not main party Pokemon. Alright, Shaking Grass, where are you at? There you are. I got a little bit of chip damage on this because Audino doesn't have a very high catch rate. Of course she got a 5 hit. We're gonna switch to Meerkat just to make sure we don't get unlucky with like another 5 hit double slap. And now hey, we got it. Alright, do we need to restart the run? Yes, we do. Alright, folks. Back to the early game grind. And that was enough to push us into what I would call attempt 3. Again, I'm sort of cheating here, not being entirely honest with the attempt counter, but like, I just don't want to have to deal with all of the issues that would come with training up a Patrat or a low-level Lillipup at this stage of the game. Welcome to the stream, B. Alright, there's level 4. Adamant is pretty good, and Vital Spirit. Let's go. That's pretty ideal. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Oh, wait. Almost forgot to switch the team order. Now to get our leveling. There's a level 2 Patrat. So it's 15. That'll be 2 more. Lillipup would learn Odor Sleuth. Sorry about that. I wanted to test something out, see if I could just drag the file into the emulator, but it looks like it is particular about that. Complete the level 2. Apparently dragging in the file isn't the same as dragging in the ROM would be. $13 now. Okay, so that's going to be another 2. Again, I can do that math in my head. 26 more XP would be there. $11. All right, so that'll be 5. You know, I thought for a bit there that it would be faster to not cheat and just do the battles because of the time that it takes to calculate separately how much XP to give and how many EVs that'll be and all that jazz. But I was wrong. Cheating is just definitely faster across the board. Even at such low levels that the lowest level Pokemon we can battle is only giving us 15 XP. Is... yeah. $10. Alright. Alright, that'll be another 20... oh wait. Not 26 more. 6 more. I think I may have messed up. I think I may have given too many attack EVs at some point. Yeah, because there's no way that should be at 56. I miscounted. Yeah, it should be at 12 right now, and then 6 more will put it to 18. That's much more reasonable. Giving 60 XP will land us at 316 total. And we'll learn Bite. So as you can see, we've successfully gotten Dog to level 8. She's learned Bite. She has the ability that we need. Oh! You know what? Rather than restarting the run, we're just going to pretend that I didn't just run away from my encounter. Because it's already tedious to get to this point. And given I would have liked to catch a Patrat as high level as possible, I'm kinda just getting screwed over by myself here. But I just don't want to deal with that first route again quite yet. I'd rather just bend the rules a little bit early on. Sadly, it would still be a terrible idea to train this thing in special attack. Well, I don't know, 50... the main trouble would probably be the inability to gain special attack EVs early on. 60 and 80 isn't that much, especially with the plus special attack nature. Let's see. So in terms of special moves, you get Hidden Power, and I don't know the hidden power of this Meerkat yet. Hang on. We're going to get back out of the grass. We're going to be heading back this way anyway. Alright, Meerkat, what are we looking at here? Yeah, very different setup from the last couple of Patrats we've had. Hidden Power Rock isn't great. Access to Thunderbolt is nice. Access to Shadow Ball, and I don't think we get the TM for Flamethrower until the post-game. Yeah, we don't. I don't know why Watchog can learn Flamethrower. Like, in the grand scheme of things, that makes no sense, but... there's Round. Where do we get the TM for Round again? 60, I think it said. $48. Apparently I can't read numbers. Oh, that's from the Battle Subway. Not even echoed voice. Yeah, as much fun as it would be to have something somewhat speedy trained in special attack, I don't know if it's the right call when the extent of our special attacking power is a 35 base power, hidden power rock, Hyper Beam, Thunderbolt, which we can't get until after the 6th gym, Shadow Ball, which I can't even remember when we get, Relic Castle. Where in Relic Castle? Yeah, we don't get that one until just before the 8th gym, I think. At the same time, it would be kind of nice to have a somewhat fast special attacker, even if it had to wait until the late game. You know what? As stupid of a plan as it is, we're gonna go for it. Unfortunately, we did get Runaway as the ability, not Keen Eye, and that will eventually become Illuminate, which just raises the chance of meeting wild Pokemon. Wait, so... hang on. I want to check this. So it looks like the ability may have changed at some point. Okay, yeah, it doesn't prevent accuracy drops until Generation 8. Anyway, we need to find ourselves a Purloin. Since it looks like we'll be pretty exclusively on a diet of level 4 Purloin for the start of this. The struggle begins once again. Okay, now we swapped a dog. $12 and $23. So that'll only be 2. And I think we can be reasonably confident that it'll take more than that for Dog to hit a level. So with 25 more XP, that'll be 112. Wait, what? Oh. I did +2 instead of ×2. $133. And 24 XP there. Would get us to 458. Yes, the start of this is pretty intensely boring. But sadly, we need this boring start in order to get well set up into the rest of the game. I'll say, at least there's a benefit here in having run away for now, in the sense that it will make it so we can flee from all of these fights rather than having to switch to Lilliput every time we want to flee. Also, this Patrat's highest IV is in speed, which is kind of a shift from the last few. This one has 26 speed IVs. Which is why I'm looking at a different strat than what I was before. There we go. And 20. So that will be 4. For a total of 80 new XP. Which will bring us to 233. And Meerkat will learn Bite. Dog to 9 speed EVs total, plus 48 XP, 5, 18 total. Does Lillipup learn anything at 10th? No. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. The fact that our first run managed to get going so well is kind of surprising, because we do have a pretty rough 50-50 about an hour in with the Audino encounter. If we can't get a Regenerator Audino, I'm not even exaggerating, I don't see the point in continuing the run. That thing is like half the reason that we can get out of the early game, and the other half is Dog. Hey, there we go. I didn't mean to use Bite. And 17. That'll be 6 for Meerkat. What about for Dog? Less. Only be 3 more before Dog hits another level. Another 36 XP. That's going to be 566. Another 3 more there on Meerkat. That'll be 51 for a total of 301. Okay, and now because of where we are, because of Dog's level, we're going to stop the switch training now and just train up Meerkat on level 6 Purloin, which is something that we could do even if we didn't have Runaway. Or, not level 6 Purloin, level 4 Purloin. Speak of the devil. 34. Well, no need to check how many fights that will be. Another 34 XP will get us to 369. Part of the thing that bothers me about having Runaway is that we don't even get to keep it, because, like, there are hypothetically decent times to have Runaway, but Illuminate is just annoying. The odds of us benefiting from it in any meaningful way are pretty low, because so much of the game involves us already actively repelling to keep wild Pokemon away so that we don't get caught by a random spinning trainer or something. Now, admittedly, in situations like this one exactly right here, there's a chance that it would be handy to have Illuminate boosting the odds of encounters. Because when all we're trying to do is get encounters, then that's not a terrible thing, but it's not like we're struggling to find encounters anyway. 30. That'll be 4. For 120 XP. And learning the move Bide. Part of the issue, and part of the reason that we're trying to pack in as many EVs early on, is just that I don't want a bunch of stray EVs in places where they're not going to give any tangible benefit. That's the real logic behind trying to max out EVs early in this game, is when I run into random trainer battles, I'm not going to pick up small amounts of points that will lock us out of stat buffs down the line. 27. Points. Nice, that was quick. $24. You know, another thing that really bugs me in some games, which I've noticed especially in Pokemon games, simply because I've played Pokemon more than just about any other set of games. When the loading screen is both actually loading and just an animation, meaning there's a minimum length of the load time that is massively longer than the load necessarily needs to be. Like, you notice how when I've got it on speed up, the loading is faster? That says that there is just a delay in how fast the game can actually save. The loading screen can actually progress. Meaning, even if it's saved in the first 3 seconds, it'll still take 10. Which is stupid. Now, that was 24 XP. I believe, yep. So that will be 11, obviously. 11 fights. $10.23. And no new moves at 10th level. Yeah, it's dumb. Just let the loading screen be an accurate representation of how long it's going to take for something to happen. If I had to guess as the reasoning behind it, I'd say that there's something aesthetically pleasing that they've decided that there's something aesthetically pleasing about a steady buildup of the load bar instead of an uneven filling, but come on, Nintendo. Ain't nobody got time for that. What are we saying yay for, Lastborn? Not actually certain. Is it for beating Bianca? So if so, I mean, yeah, kinda. Screw Bianca. I really shouldn't blame Bianca for killing my last couple of runs because it was me killing my last run. My first run, I mean. I just happened to do it while fighting her. She is slightly above the average difficulty of random trainers, and as such, she was the perfect time for me to be lazy and play poorly and lose Pokemon. Welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Ten and 10. Okay, so that's going to be 16. For 160 XP each. I think it'll just be one more Purloin to get to level 12. Oh wait, no, it'll probably be 2. I was doing my math very incorrectly. Feels like Groundhog Day? It kind of is. You know, there are a decent number of games where restarting a Nuzlocke becomes a bit of a purgatory, especially depending on the challenge. If you recall, we got up to what was it, 25 attempts in the height lock. You know what, the next level 4 Pokemon I encounter I'm just taking out. I do want attack EVs on here. Admittedly, that was with me counting every single random start, whereas this time I've ignored them unless they made some sort of meaningful progress. So like right now, even though we've reset at the very beginning a bunch of times, I'm only showing attempt number 3 on my list just because, I don't know, I don't feel like clickbaiting people. Even though not enough people show up for it to even be clickbaiting. Oh, I haven't picked up the Dusk Ball or the Great Ball yet. Hang on. While I'm thinking about it. I just want those picked up before I try to catch Audino because, again, capture rate. Thank you for the hydrate, last one. Hey, sweet. Nine and 8. Okay, so which one's closer? So we got 198 divided by 8 would be 25 battles. Or, okay, it's 25 battles. You know, weirdly enough, there's actually there's a video game adaptation, or a video game sequel of Groundhog Day. And I'm not even exaggerating there. It's made, I believe, by the same person. And you play as the son of the person in Groundhog Day. I don't know if I'll ever play it on stream. Yeah, Groundhog Day the movie. There's a video game sequel to it. Just because I've seen a full playthrough. Okay, 9 and 8 still. I don't know why I switched their order. So this time it's going to be the other way around. And it's going to be 25 battles again. Meerkat is going to learn Sand Attack. Battles there. Another 200 XP. So I have seen a full playthrough of the game, but it has been like probably a year or two. I haven't really gone back to that playthrough. So, who knows? Might have to look up what the game is called, first of all. I think it might just be called Groundhog Day. And I think it might be VR, but I could be completely wrong about that. I really ought to get around to getting a VR headset. I've wanted one for a while, and there's a pretty long list of games that I'd like to... VR games that I'd like to play. It's just a matter of actually picking and ordering a headset, which... it kind of indecisive on that detail. Okay, here we go. $16. It should be possible. It should be possible to stream VR games. I haven't looked into the details of the setup. Oh. Okay. $528 XP. Anyway, that's 33 fights, so that's another 33 speed EVs. How close is Dog? Dog's still got a ways. We might pack some extra attack EVs onto Dog before the next gym. In which case I should be doing this over here. Truthfully, once I pick up a VR headset, there are a couple of games that I'm probably going to prioritize over that, because they're just games that I've really wanted to play on VR for quite a while now. For example, there's this game called Budget Cuts, which you play as a human in a workplace that is gradually getting, where humans are gradually getting phased out for robots. And for some reason they decided that decommissioning the humans requires that they be killed. So yeah, it's this funky little stealth and puzzle game. Okay, so it's 15 XP each, which comes out to exactly 41. You know what, we'll do 35, I think. We'll do 37. There is a reason for that. Always up for the slaughtering of mankind. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, we've pushed Meerkat pretty close to the level cap. And now we'll get some extra attack EVs onto Dog. Just gotta find a level 2 Patrat. All this just to reach the point of finding out whether we get a decent Audino. So we could fit 41 in there. Once again, as we're gonna do 35. Alright, that should be good. Gotta love how I instantly find a level 4 Purloin when I'm not looking for it. Okay. Well, here's hoping we get through this gym battle, and more so that we get wrong place. That we get a good Audino. Because we don't have time for much else. Same strat as last time, except this time I'm going to try to deliberately switch when they heal, if they heal. The cool thing is, with how much we've invested in speed, Meerkat should actually be, yeah, it's a good bit faster than the Lillipup. Oh, come on. Now we just have to kill it. I never realized that. Also, it says right here that this Lillipup has Vital Spirit. So, Cerebi, get your documentation right. For the love. I'm worried about crits, so I'm just gonna go ahead and switch now. Unfortunately, our little our dog is not faster than this monkey. I didn't actually pay attention whether oh, we're speed tied with the monkey. Dang it, we couldn't have gotten the flinch there. Oh, we're gonna have to take 2 of these. We're gonna have to take more than 2 of these. Oh, no we're not. We're just gonna have to take 2. Please don't crit. If he crits here or high rolls into enough damage, we're dead. Yeah, this gym is always touch and go because 1, they love to boost, and 2, they don't do it predictably. So yeah, we survived on 1 hit point. There's not even really anything we can do there. I don't need you to tell me 3 times that your room is upstairs. Also, I'm way too young for you to be hitting on like this. For the Dream Yard, I just want to double check what the Plasma Grunts are packing. Yeah, we'll probably be leading with Dog. Well, we will be leading with Dog. Let's get our... Oh! I forgot to deal with this guy. Y'all can see at this point, I think, why I was so hesitant to redo the run when I lost it years ago on cartridge, because just imagine how much slower this would be without being able to take the game to triple speed. Okay, time to go ahead and get our Audino encounter. Oh, right there. Alright, sheep, can we continue this run? Nope. Well, folks, we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. I'm so tempted to just take whatever Audino we get and change its ability, but that feels a little bit disingenuous, so it looks like we will be picking up with more attempts tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if I'll upload this stream to the stream archives, because nothing has happened. We have had 2 extra attempts, and both of them failed at the capture of an Audino with the wrong ability. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for being here, though. It's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, it happens. Thank you for the hydrate, last one. But yeah, we'll pick up next time, try and get a run going, and At this rate, it looks like spooky season games might push into November, since I was already planning on starting them partway through September, and then here we are. I mean, this is pretty scary, just how many times I have to come back and start this over. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate y'all. I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye-bye. Peace out. So long. Sayonara.